between the two. Dogs can be bad enough in this game, but right now they're supercharged. See, we're supposed to be way up here, above where we fought those 3 guys in the Hypogean jail. And that elevator we sent up, we could actually roll off of it when we pass this area to get into here. Which is a pretty nice extra shortcut. Oh. Come on. More chunks. Hooray. And more dogs. Ooh. Alright. Don't whiff it now, please. More chunks. And shards. I believe that's all that's up here. Wrong way, Phil. Why am I going this way? Let's just head back to the Advent Plaza and teleport that way. Maybe I have enough chunks now to upgrade that to nitrous one more time. Because it'll be helpful in the area ahead. Oh, god damn it. Oh well, we'll get another lamp. Doesn't need to be done right away. And back up we go. Just need to get up to the top, back to that old locked door that we couldn't get into. Which is right where we found this sword. Serves me well just about every playthrough. In that chest. Upper Cathedral Ward. This little creature here is known as a celestial child. They're like a fetus crossed with some sort of oceanic life form. Hard for me to nail down which ones it might exactly be. I can only think of like sea slugs, but not a specific species. Quite a visual, huh? And these guys are stronger than the ones downstairs. Ugh. They may be physically weak, but if you let them start spraying blood at you, it causes frenzy. And of course, as previously demonstrated, you do not want frenzy. And they are kin type. Doesn't say how many I need for next level, so I'll talk to her.
What? Very well, let me.
Ooh, 3K away. I can do that.
Farewell, good. Welcome home. What is? Very
This
well.
should do
let
it.
me.
Endurance. That's not a big enough gain. More health doesn't hurt.
Farewell, good.
Now which one was this? There it is. Now this area here is known as the orphanage, implying that much like the celestial emissaries, these celestial children were once human beings, and more likely than not they were orphans that the church took in and turned into these. Should also be noted that potentially like children or those or the kin that they're always seeming to gather and point in some weird direction, like they're praying together or something when left alone. And there's an awful lot of them, and you do not want them to gang up on you, because that's a lot of frenzy. Hell of a lot of crows over here, too. Frenzy cold blood. They're probably snacking on this poor dude. Well, then again, he is a member of the choir here, so maybe poor is the wrong word. Gotcha. Brainsucker. Notice this one has its hood on. Choir garb, choir gloves, choir trousers. Yeah, there's somebody walking around, so we're gonna go out here before we look at that stuff. Oop. Choir garb. Attire of the choir, high-ranking members of the Healing Church. Members of the choir are both the highest-ranking clerics of the Healing Church and scholars who continue the work that began at Bergenworth. Together with the left-behind Great One, they look to the skies and search for astral signs that may lead them to the rediscovery of true greatness. Let's see. That was the outfit that that the woman that we fought in Bergerworth had on. Brainsucker walking around here somewhere. Right there, staring at us through the door, ready to eat our precious insight. Whoop. And there's a Scourge Beast, notable with the glowing blue eyes. And they are much tougher than normal. Notice on that chandelier we have a couple more Scourge Beasts just hanging out. But we're not going to deal with that quite yet. Notice doesn't have the bonus, but probably just does more physical damage. Oh boy. Nope, nope, nope. This is pretty much the best way to deal with them since they all come at once. I believe the blue eyes symbolizes some sort of a control technique that the choir here has learned to cast on these poor creatures. Where's the third one? Oh, it's behind the door. Oh. Forgot you could do that. Ugh, just want the item. Yeah, until I upgrade that saw cleaver again, it's not worth using. Oh jeez. Oh, there's another one hiding. They look really creepy and cool with those eyes. I mean, you see enough glowing red eyes and stuff in fiction, but not enough blue. There's that brain sucker up in here and walking around. Come on. Cosmic Eye Watcher badge. Much like their predecessors, the Mind Flayer from Demon Souls, pretty much every time they shoot that restraining spell, they'll come running right after you to grab you. If you can avoid it, it's easily exploitable behavior. Ritual Blood 5. Need the key. Of this place, the music is so haunting. And there's a wandering nightmare. In a place filled with brain suckers that like to jump out and grab you. I wonder why. Yeah, you're a later problem. There we go. The thrusting stabbing attack is so much better on these guys. Oh. Well, we had a good view of how you could see the human skull is upside down on this thing. Oh, no, 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 get out. Oh, well. It was eventual I'd get grabbed. Oh, come on, again? Ah, for fuck's sake. This is not going well. Oh, come on. I just... Alright. Oh, that was a waste of insight. Pick time, but I'm kind of looking to spend it anyway. Just not like that. Plus, I got all this. Blindfold cap. Attire of the choir, high-ranking members of the Healing Church. Members of the choir are both the highest-ranking clerics of the Healing Church, and scholars who continue the work that began at Byrgenwerth. The eye covering indicates their debt to the teaching of Master Willem, even though their paths diverged. As you recall, Willem also had that blindfold-style mask on. Orphanage key. That'll get us outside. But first... So, much like those burning worshippers I spoke about in Yarhar Ghul, there's another strange figure in an odd pose. Here. He gives us a gesture called Make Contact. Basically, it does that makes that same signal, attempting to signal great ones and kin alike. Now we have the key. Let's go outside and get back to that lamp. Just open the way and then open the way forward here, back inside. Just in case something goes wrong. I just want to open that one door for sake of completion. As I forgot to do dealing with that damn brain sucker. There we go. Noticed off in the distance there, they're all facing the same way, much like the one that we originally saw when we came in here did. Level up.
Welcome. What? Very well.
More endurance feels nice this time, even though it's not a huge gain.
Farewell, mate.
Alright. Forward. Come on, I know you're there. Celestial Emissary. Now we're on top of the cathedral. And these are known as lumen flowers. Got a lot of them. And one big health bar. Didn't last very long, did he? Communion. again, more floral imagery. These lumen flowers, they become basically a white version of a real-world sunflower. When the moon is in full, is completely full, and I believe also has to be white, and not blood. I just wanted to restock. Or at least heal before we go forward. Screw it, I can run there. So yeah, much like the celestial emissaries, just like the children, these are humans that were experimented on by the choir. As already established when we saw Isefka's clinic last session. And down there, you can see the Grand Cathedral, where we fought that bloody Crow of Canehurst and Vicar Amelia. So we are on the upper levels. A Call Beyond, another hunter's tool. One of the secret rites of the choir. Long ago, the healing church used phantasms to reach a lofty plane of darkness, but failed to make contact with the outer reaches of the cosmos. The rite failed to achieve its intended purpose, but instead created a small, exploding star. Now a powerful part of the choir's arsenal. At times, failure is the mother of invention. So, that looks a bit like a real-world creature known as a sea angel. And also directly ties into or at least semi-directly ties into another reason why I still believe this game is technically in the Demon Souls 2 or same universe, whatever you want to say. Because, not to spoil it or anything, but at the end of Demon Souls, not gonna get too specific, but something happens, and that something removes the ability for anybody to cast magic or miracles in the world. And all of the things that involve magic in this game involve you having to sort of touch or poke or have some sort of contact with these great ones via some sort of liaison, such as that Call Beyond, as it's a familiar of a great one. And it will, Altar of Despair. And through use of it, it's casting the magic, not you, the human being. You kinda have to force it to happen. So, this is right here in the cave behind the Grand Cathedral. This large, weird-looking creature. And a sort of fossilized rom-like creature. Notice how its legs are more massive, and it's surrounded by these weird floral things that look kind of like balls of cotton mixed with a rose, at least to me. And it also has like little prayer candles on the top of it. And this large creature here is definitely is seemingly praying to it. Now, I do not believe this is actually Rom. I believe it is just somebody else that was turned into a creature like this via ascension, or potentially something that was naturally born like this. Now, this big, creepy, weird thing, also much like Rom, is non-hostile until we make it so. Another big one that I recommend sometimes you can walk off with. Do enough damage to the head and you get a visceral attack. And that's also its weak point, much like the Agnagala. Don't get hit with that blood, it's frenzy. Roll out of the way of that. Do not quick start. Okay. Got grabbed. No. Let me go. Oh, barely survived that. Oh boy. Oh no. Almost had her. Notice how she's like an amalgamation of a lot of different sea creatures. And it vaguely looks like Cthulhu, being sort of an octopoid face with big dragon-esque wings. Hoping not to die so I didn't have to run all the way back, but we're gonna have to use that other lamp. Or to get a little closer. Also probably just completely repair that Tonitrus, since it's one of the weakest durability weapons in this game. There we go. Because it could come in handy for that fight. Back to Lumen Flower Gardens. Alright, round 2. And much like Rom, if you die, she will not be non-hostile on your second attempts, and so on. Ebritus, daughter of the cosmos. She will not be facing you, though, initially. Oh. Don't want to get hit by that, as I stated before. Stop spamming that, please, lady. Thank you. Yes. Okay, don't get cocky. That went better. Great is Chalice. Ooh. Not a boss fight I was dreading, but that didn't do too bad. It's because she hits hard, and the first time I played through this game, she was rough. I died so many times. So, can't do anything with this. At least not currently. Well, let's go back and level up and finish up for the night. So yeah, they found a Briatus, what they call a Great One, down in the, in the catacombs. Brain's a little bit rattled there.
Welcome. What is... Very well, let...
Okay, cool. 2 levels. Where do we want them? Alright, even numbers. I like that.
Farewell, good hunt. May you...
So, as I was saying, Abriatus was, what, the the scholars of Bergenworth had found in the tombs, along with Master Willem, and he was the one who was warning us of the warning Lawrence. Good lord, my head's all over the place this minute. Anyhow, Ebriatus is the one who taught those of Bergenworth, and that would become the Healing Church, the power of blood administration and how to culture one's blood to create this miracle healing concoction that we use to heal ourselves, and of course everyone else does as well, until the abuse of that turns us into beasts, because we're giving into this primal it's accentuating and bringing out our inner selves as beasts and these werewolf creatures, because at the end of the day, compared to these the kin, the other races, we're just nothing but lowly animals trying to survive and fight and kill and destroy one another in order to protect our own, and just focus on, reproduction, food, territory, etc. And that's what the beast and others symbolize, while the kin, which is what human beings can also be turned into through massive use of insight and other means, into things like the celestial emissary, the celestial child, the brain suckers, and stuff like that. The beasts are our primal urges and ourselves, while the kin is the more advanced thinking weak creature that we want to become, and the hunter straddles the line between those, in that we can gain lots of insight, but we still have the strength and power of a beast within us that we can unleash in stuff like the visceral attacks, and our ability to heal ourselves and feel better just because, well, after taking damage and rallying with blood, and basically we're right there in between, which is what humanity is, but we're in between of two extremes rather than in the middle of a large gap. We're right there. We're somehow on both ends of the spectrum, but in the middle of them at the same time. That delicate balance is where what people are, hunters and those of Bergenworth and everything, are always walking, though they're generally leaning very far to one side in particular, because they don't, much like Yosefka was saying, she believes that she's special. She's not a beast like everyone else. She's better than that, and that's one of the core tenets of Bergenworth, the Healing Church, the choir, Menzies, etc. That's what they all like to believe, and it is through this forceful acquisition of knowledge that all this has been made, and everyone's paying for it. Those who abused the blood, those who sought more and more insight, and everyone else caught crossfire. And we're still not over. That, like I was saying earlier, a lot of this game is optional, and that was optional as hell. So, with all that in mind, and it's getting late, and me obviously not thinking quite as straight as I should be, I bid you all adieu, and thanks for watching. Bye.